It's time for readings with Jane, Nancy, and Gerald. Thank you, everyone, for being here. All of the links are below to the channels, so please show your support. Verify that you are subscribed. It's very easy to do that. And please welcome Nancy, A Crone's Intuition, Jane, The Secret Tarot. I'm TarotStache. Thank you for being here. And please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. It's an important thing to do. So, Nancy, how are you? What do you got coming up on your channel?
Well, I am going to join Heather for the Divine Feminine tonight at 5. And that's about all I have this week, I think.
Okay. Unless you decide to do a pop-up or something.
A pop-up, yes.
So, yes. And you regularly do the Divine Feminine with Heather at 5 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. So,
yes.
That's great. Jane, how are you? What's coming up on your channel?
I'm well, thank you. And I have Tuesdays with TarotStache.
Exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot.
Yeah, that's tomorrow at 9:15 Eastern. Is that the time? Yeah, I gotta make the thing. I'm so sorry. And then I think I'm doing something with Strawberry Rhubarb Sharon Tarot on Thursday at noon Eastern. And that's about all I'm doing.
Beautiful.
I'm in talks with other people, though.
I love it. She's in negotiation, people. Expect the best, because that's what it'll show up. Later today, I have a deck casual with Thomas from Tarot Your Way to talk about the Vanessa Tarot. Looking forward to that. Tuesday, I have Tuesdays with TarotStache exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot. And then Jamie and I are doing 13 signs, 26 spreads. We're doing Cancer we're doing Gemini and Cancer, since we missed last one due to unforeseen circumstances. I have a light language thing on Thursday, and looking forward to that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's say hi to some of the best chatters. Joyful Jen is here. Joyful Journey, excuse me, Jen. Karen, Starseed Awakening 1111, who will be with me on Thursday. Liz in Awe is here. Hello. And Hershey is here. Hello, hello. Mods, we please watch out for Nancy, A Crone's Intuition. She's always, causing trouble, just like me. So, and Miss Charlotte is here. Hello, Miss Charlotte. Lottie B is here. Hello. Rossi. Tiffany Tisdale. There you go, Miss Charlotte. I am subbed and the bell is on. Excellent. Excellent. Jen is here. Hello, Jen Bowles. And is there a theme today? We were talking about that. We're trying to figure out a theme, but Nancy's going to read something for us before I put out a call for reading. So hold off on the readings until you find the theme. Michelle Krantz, Ivan Dendy, hello. Lorraine R. All right. Miss Sherlock. Dolores Villanuevo. Dancing Soul Sister. I got you, Karen. Always unpredictable, that Nancy. That's why I keep inviting her back. Love it. Cheryl is here. Hello. Merita is here. Madame Maru's House of Cards. Good to see you. Kathy Persons. Hello. getting comfortable with a cortado, coffee with frothed milk. Ooh.
Frothed, like the
Well,
foamy stuff.
yeah, frothed milk, but it's frothed.
Oh, it's frothed. Oh, that's proper frothed.
So, my goodness. So, all right. Nancy, you had something to read for us to just sort of get ourselves situated. We'd love that.
This is a prayer for all of us. It's a prayer for renewal. Divine Mother of all there is, whose essence lies within us, all and in all things, please fill this place with your sacred light and presence. Please protect me and heal me. Please bring me to wholeness and wisdom. Make this day of fresh starts, new beginnings. Melt all obstacles in my path gently, gracefully, lovingly. Reconnect me to my higher self. Awaken me to what I need to know next. Let my higher self select and connect with the divine energy that's right for me right now. May I be uplifted and empowered by your love. So be it, and so it is.
So
and that's
motivating.
Written by Lori Sue Brockway.
Thank you. Thank you.
It was absolutely perfect because I hadn't connected, because I have a thing I learned in hypnosis when I do hypnosis, and I connect to my higher self. That's how you do hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had sat here while you were saying that prayer, and right when I was like, higher self, blah blah blah, you started saying higher self. I'm like,
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Sometimes it's nice to share space with people when we sync up. We sync up a lot. So this is perfect. And so Dolores, I have your question. Miss Charlotte has to get their dictionary out again. What do you mean you don't have your dictionary? I mean, my dictionary is right back there. Kaylee Fogo Pogo is here. And Kaylee just finished making banana pancakes.
Banana pancakes, pancakes and bacon, bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. Sorry.
That sounds good.
Have you seen that little birdie on the shoulder? And it goes bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. It's adorable.
I've not seen the bird, but I heard about it.
Well, probably yesterday on my live. I will send you the link.
Please send me the link. And Dancing Soul Sister, no need to apologize. We had some fun with the Throthard.
Oh.
So, and Pamela Batchelor is here. Hello, Pamela. And Kaylee, we will all be up there for some banana pancakes. Actually, I could make some pancakes for dinner. That's always good.
Oh, I like breakfast for dinner sometimes.
I do too. And I do have some bacon, but I have some hamburger that I need to do something with. Kathy Persons loves the prayer. Lovely prayer. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Hershey. And beautiful prayer. Yep. Yeah. Yes. We're all going to Kaylee's for breakfast.
Yes.
So.
Yay. We can escape America. I'm just joking. Sorry.
Lorraine R. is saying beautiful prayer. And Miss Charlotte has seen the little bird. So it's cute. Oh, yeah. Here's the question. And please note that it wasn't me who brought it up. Was it a bluebird?
No, it's white and pink.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I don't know what it is. It's not blue. Too funny.
Oh, yeah. I could do that. That's good.
Oh.
Okay, I could do that. Yeah. Oh, and Miss Charlotte has got that added there. So that's cute. Thank you. And I'm going to open that in a new link, but I have to stop it so that I don't, I have all that. So do we have a theme today? You know what? Our theme, we are here. Here's a couple of things. One, we're not doing third-party readings. We're not doing politics. We're not doing finances or health. We all want to have these readings help to lift people up from where they are and to support them where they are. They may get a little silly, and if they do, I'm not going to apologize because you've been here before. So this isn't a caffeinated and unfiltered, but it is going to be a fun little show. So if you would like a reading, please post it in caps. And right now I have 3 people starred. I have Ms. Sherlock, Starseed Awakening 1111, and Dolores. So if you'd like a reading, what decks are currently on your tables?
Oh my. Well, I've got Mother Mary and Kuan Yin.
Uh-huh.
I have the Art of Affirmations and quite a few different positive oracle decks.
Nice.
One affirmation deck.
Nice. Ooh, affirmation deck. Jane, what's on your table?
I have the Art of Affirmations. I have my that one right there. Oh gosh, every single, there we go. I'm going to use my Jamie Sawyer Lenormand.
Yes.
It's just what I do. And then I also I'm going Jamie Sawyer today apparently, because I've got Sawyer's Path as well. And then I have, like Nancy, I have a bunch of angels and Mother Mary and Sufi and a deck I've never actually even used, Astral Realms.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Might post on that. We'll see.
By the way, Leah is here and driving, and Karen is work-a-lurkin', but definitely listen whilst she does her Cinderella duties. Dancing Soul Sister has Soul Mirror Oracle, Sasa Rabito Tarot, and Native Spirit Oracle. With me today, I have the Art of Affirmations. I have the Impressionist Tarot around. And I also have the Horror Tarot, the Todd Alcott. So the Horror Tarot. I have been told I need to say it with 2 syllables, the Horror Tarot. It's not anything else.
I was just shuffling my affirmation deck and a card flew out, and I would like to share it with, I think this is for the collective.
Please.
I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, I'm going to close the questions because right now we have 10 of them. Ooh. And so that went well. And Ms. Sherlock, question: can you tell me why I recently dreamed I was a Roman general? Very vivid dream. I knew what the general was thinking. Ooh.
Can I just say?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a timeline jump.
Say more about that.
So right now the timelines are shifting, and if you ever hear people talk, it's like in the universe, it's when they look at us, everything's happening all at once and at the same time. And so for you to dream that and be so vivid in that, you also, it was a past life that you converged with this life for that moment in time in that dream.
Nice.
So but you guys can answer with cards, but that's what Spirit's telling me.
Well, Spirit's pretty cool. And that's and Miss Sherlock is here. I would also say that part of that is I like the idea of the timeline jump. I am a firm believer. All timelines are occurring at once. So past life, future lives, current life can be intermixed. And the cards that I have around this for you, Ms. Sherlock, I have the Lovers. And I'm wondering if, because the Lovers is oftentimes romantic, however, people miss this is someone who gets you and completes you and supports you, and you can get what they're thinking and they get what you're thinking. So I think this is very interesting because it feels perhaps you're missing that connection here in this timeline of having that ability to connect so deeply with someone. I have the Seven of Wands, which is the card of wait for it and rally the troops a little bit. So I would imagine some things are coming up, because the last card I got for you is the Ten of Cups, which is the card of happiness. So if you have a chance to experience that Roman general again, I'd be curious of what that Roman general, whisper in the Roman general's ear as you and say, what do you want me to know? And see what they say. So, Nancy, do you have anything?
Yes, I got 3 cards for Miss Sherlock. The first was Ancestral Wisdom. And it says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. And I'm wondering if that, possibly could have also been something ancestral, because the next card is the card of remembrance. Perhaps this message that you got in your dreams, you need to remember something, because the final card is the Owl, and it says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So that's what I have for you. And I think that's absolutely fascinating, Miss Sherlock.
That's great. You know what? I want to add one more thing. I'm so sorry, because I was just shuffling around and a card flew out. So this makes sense to me. I got the Magician, and this flew out. And then on the bottom of the deck, which is subconscious, I get the Nine of Pentacles. So I really do feel that there was a convergence of energy there. And I think that he made it happen. And I think Nancy and Gerald, I think you guys are spot on. He came with a message. So yeah, and you are to receive.
And Ms. Sherlock said, they wanted me to be the leader and I was reluctant. And, that's interesting, because there's an opportunity for many of us to lead right now. And I think it takes courage to step up and to do it. But also, please remember that you can lead from any position. Simply part of, how do I say this? You can lead from any position by doing the best that you can and help keeping everyone focused on the desired outcome. And great leaders need people like that. We need people like that. A lot of people are enjoying the thought about the Wildwood. Pamela got the Wildwood and the Tarot of Oneness out this morning. And so there's a lot of love for the Wildwood. I haven't done readings with the Wildwood for a while.
Maybe we can do it tomorrow.
Okay, let me locate it, because I rearranged some stuff. So
well, and actually, I'm not that good at the Wildwood. It's its own kind of system. It
is. Yeah,
it's gorgeous though. Yeah. Very earthy.
Yes, Miss Charlotte, lead by example. And Ms. Sherlock, thank you very much for the question.
Thank you.
And next up, we have Karen, Starseed Awakening. I'd love to get on the list for immediate reading. Message from Spirit.
Oh.
Message from Spirit. And by the way, those of you watching and you're not on the list, the messages may also resonate for you. Please let us know if they do. If you're watching the playback, leave a comment to say if the message has resonated for you. That's and by the way, I appreciate that as a content creator. It's fun. And Karen is here. You're very sweet, Ms. Sherlock. Thank you.
Wow. Okay. I got it.
Okay, go for it, Jane.
All right. So, message from Spirit. Karen is. Look at this. It says, "Face your fears. Face your fears. Farewell to fear phantoms. So let go of those fears. Brush them aside. It's almost like it's a big eye or a portal, and then there's that star in there. And also, they want you to know that it's like look at this, a fine wine. Would you like some cheese with that wine? But it's a fine wine. It says, longing is the portal to wholeness.
Say that again. Say that last bit again.
Longing is the portal to wholeness.
Nice.
So,
wow.
Make sense of that, Karen.
Nancy?
I have 3 cards for you, Karen, and one of them goes along with what Jane just said. Am I afraid to be seen? And this is what it says for you. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding, there is no more shame, and there is only truth. Live naked and free. And the soul action is, what parts of me do I hide so I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be all of me? What do I need to feel so I can be safe to be seen? You might want to journal your answers there. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. And the final card is the card for you to shine. Step into the light. You are a gift to the world.
Oh, I love that. And Karen said, I started writing my book and doing gallery reading parties, stepping more into my light language. Stepping into my light language more. Thank you.
Yes.
That's incredible. I mean, Gerald's opinion, we need more of that. So I'm using the Horror Tarot, the Todd Alcott. First card that I got is the Tower. And I have to read this because it's just hilarious. They were young, healthy, wealthy, beautiful, free, and in love until tonight. And I think one of the interesting things about the Tower is is those things that upset our habits. And I'm not saying you're going to have that Tower moment where everything falls down, but there have been Tower moments that are going on. And when you pay attention to them, they give you an opportunity to find these little hidden gems that were, I think it was you, Jane, and talking about the Sufi wisdom, but it was like, you can find the gems in the rubble because they were hidden before. And so So we go from the Tower to the Suit of Swords, the 9 of Swords, which, Karen, I don't know, but are you actually, I love it. It's the 9 of Swords featuring nightmares, debilitating fear, and crippling anxiety. Are you, with moving and doing new things and leaning into writing your book? All of those things are natural. I would encourage you to realize that those are part of the process. Kick them to the curb, tell them that they can sit on the naughty step. They're not allowed right now. And you do that, because the last card that I have for you, I love this, is Temperance. Your life is in balance. Because what's happening is when you have gone from this adjustment from the Tower and now you're leaning into your light language, you're going to find this beautiful, beautiful way of getting a new balance. So yes. And yeah, Karen did say Tower. I had to put Atticus down, but it brought a lot of growth. Yeah, I'm so sorry for that loss.
Sorry. So sorry.
So, but I am a big fan of Temperance, and earth and water, pleasure and pain, life and death, everything in moderation, including moderation. So thank you, Karen. I hope that, yeah. Oh, you're very, very welcome. We love it. And Dolores, yeah. Dolores is here. Question for you all, for all you do. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Do I have another opportunity to find a life partner once again? Let's see what we can do for you. I'm not using the horror terror for that one, for this one.
Is there another way to word that? My guides are having a hard time with the wording.
How about we frame it, Dolores, and you tell me what you think. What can I do to find a life partner? Dolores, are you okay with that? What can I do to find a life partner?
I mean, we can keep it the other thing. I just don't know what.
Yeah. I'm just hoping Dolores is still here. Dolores. I mean,
oh. Okay, cards flew out. I don't know if Dolores is here or not, but yeah. 4 of Wands.
Oh, well, hell yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and the thing is, you just have to, you're just going to have to look. It's being offered to you. Stop looking at your empty cups and look at the one that's being offered to you.
And Dolores is here. Yeah. Says, I know.
Yeah, because look, this is the card that flew out. It's the wedding card.
It is. It's the Passionate Foundation. Yeah. Nancy, what do you have for Dolores?
The first thing I have is this beautiful card. It says, everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have.
Present moment. Yep.
So yes, the second card is Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit, and we will all be connected to one another. And the final card that I got is the card of partnership. And the affirmation is, I keep my word and put my partnership first in all ways.
That's nice.
yeah, there's a butterfly in this, and it's a beautiful picture. But I think a lot of this is putting yourself out there, being who you authentically are, and acting as though it has already happened. Just be filled with positivity. Be yourself, and you will draw that person to you.
Yeah. Lenormand. I just checked Lenormand, and the two parts are really close to each other. Sorry, go on, Gerald.
No, come on. This is great. We're doing this for Dolores, and I switched my deck to the Clarity Tarot because I wanted to try something. And so Dolores, the first card that I pulled out is the Nine of Swords, where you're feeling all sorts of things, and you're feeling like you're not worth it. You're not being, you're not bringing it in. And it says feeling rejected, you're feeling lonely, and you're undervalued. So, okay, so that may be how you're feeling right now, Dolores. But the next card that I have is, I have the Wheel of Fortune, which says for love, enjoy and improvement in a relationship. So you might be meeting some people, Dolores. Get out there and do it. But I love it when this happens. The last card is the Sun, which says happy relationships with a bright future. So I would actually say, Dolores, yes, it's going to happen. Allow it to happen. Be willing. And as the other readers were saying, get out and about and explore it, and don't discount anything. So,
yeah, you got to get off your couch. I saw a garden party. Sorry, I saw a party. It's like accept invitations.
say yes.
Say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah. So,
is Agador laughing?
Was that Agador laughing?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Oh my God. I love that. And
a very cheeky little bird.
We like cheeky little birds. Hi, Flora. Good to see you. And and Kaylee is excited for the light language talk later this week. So, yeah, it ain't over till it's over, and it ain't over yet. Thank you all. That makes sense. I love all the decks. Awesome. I think I have lost trust. Well, I want to pull a card on that, because I think, and this is Gerald getting on a soapbox in here. This is Gerald's soapbox. Do we lose trust, or do we need to change what we understand as trust? So do the two of you mind pulling a card about what can be? Oh, Jane's already ready. Go for it, Jane.
Yeah, I got Body, Goddess of Illumination. And this is a divine card, and it says, I learned from my mistakes. And you said something about, I think it was like past. So learn from those mistakes, grow wise and strong. Use this gift when you are angry with yourself or other people for having made what you consider to be a mistake. All expectations are unreasonable, especially the expectation that you can go through life without making mistakes and having to deal with the mistakes of others. Successful people know that mistakes are valuable learning experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So let those past relationships go.
Yeah. Nancy, what do you have?
I got the card of faith for Dolores. It says, there are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead is clear. Have faith.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful. And I got lighthearted. This is heal. Try to see the humor in all things. I think that is a really good thing, because if if I can't laugh at myself and the mistakes that I've made, I'm not going to be able to learn from them. So all of those are three. Dolores, thank you for being here and giving us an opportunity to offer some support for people who may have lost trust in what that looks like. So thanks, Dolores. That's beautiful. Hugger Greeter TK is here. Hello. And I did see, oops, wait a minute.
And Flora from Down Under.
Flora is here. And Akila B24, good to see you. So next up we have Hershey, we have Madame Maru, Fogo Pogo, Rossi, Tiffany Tisdale, Michelle Krantz, Pamela Batchelor are here. So Hershey's up. Hershey says, I need one of those. So we're doing a reading for her. So Jane, are you with Hershey for meta messages?
I have not heard.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No,
awkward.
That's okay.
Awkward.
It's okay.
Sorry.
You know, if I know Hershey's doing her thing, so I'm always blessed when I'm asked, but I understand when I'm not too. It's okay.
Hershey, the shadow reader, is here.
Yes.
Oh, and Hershey said yes if she's available.
Sure, I would love to. Unless you were put on the spot, please don't do that.
Sorry, that bad host. This host is no longer TarotStache approved. Go for it, Nancy.
I'm ready. Here we go, Hershey. The first card that I got for you says, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force. They come through freedom. And I love that for you. There's a path in there, and then look at that sun. Beautiful. This card is a card of love, and it comes from the healing deck of Art of Affirmations. And this is what it says, Hershey. I manifest love in my life in all ways. With love, all things are possible. Love is the great healer, replacing confusion, doubt, and fear with faith in others and oneself. Show your love freely to those who deserve it and feel their love in return. And the final card that I got for you, Hershey, is Who Am I Ready to Forgive? And this is what it says. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from your soul wants? And the soul action says, write a forgiveness letter. Then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And that's what I got for you, Hershey.
Hershey had said, she says, okay. I understand that. And then that was deep. Mm-hmm. Yes. And Hershey said, wow, I love this, Nancy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Go for it, Jane.
Yeah. So I went to my brand new deck that I've never used. I got it a long time ago though, but and you can't see it. That's why I never use it. But honest, so it's Desert Jasper is the energy, the crystal energy that it wants you to use, and it's for your resolve. The keyword is resolve. So hang on. I am confident and secure with the decisions I have made so far and will make in the future. And then it's also Vesta. It says Vesta over here. And Vesta is the asteroid that holds pure fiery goddess energy that is a representation of igniting your inner flame, fueling your aspiration to achieve accomplishments. So Vesta, so you are at you are so good, Hershey, and then because here I get success in this, and this is just look at it. There, I don't know if these are. It's you are absolutely divinely connected, and you've been successful in that connection. And I think that it was really great that you worked through all of that energy that had come in for you, and then you have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay. So that's where you're traveling to. So that's what I have for you. Hi, Steve. Look who's here.
Hi, Steve. And Vesta is the Roman goddess of the hearth and home.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so Hershey, what I have for you is I have the King of Wands from the Horror Tarot. And this is vision, honor, leadership, ultimate masculine energy. So this is that being firm in that energy, knowing where to put it, knowing how to use it, and showing people how to. I also have the Four of Cups, which says it's okay to have a moment of wonder and thinking, but keep your head rotating so that you can see the gifts that are being offered to you. Because, right here, there's a cup being offered, but she's looking away. So keep your head rotating. Yes, make a quick phone call, Kaylee. We'll skip you this time. And then the last card that I have, Hershey, I really like this. This is the Page of Cups. And this Page of Cups is recommending that you have, it is a symbol of curiosity and intuition. Be curious, lean into it, look at what's in the cup, and get curious about it and wonder. So, and use your intuition to find out which cup to look into. Yeah, my head is on a swivel. I understand completely. Yep. So, thank you, Hershey. And next up, we have Madame Maru's House of Cards. I could use some encouragement. So, Kaylee, just let us know when you're back. And and by the way, Kaylee did mention the prayer that you talked about, Nancy, is the Pono. And it is the I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And she said it honestly works. So that's great. So, all right. And Madame Maru is here. Joyful Journey. We're not going to have enough time. We've still got eight readings, and we're at 45 minutes. So,
Well, I have a card, and it's transformation. It's from the Breathe section of this deck. It says, I am transformed. I'm wondering if you're not feeling comfortable right now because you're in that transformation phase, which can be uncomfortable, but it says the whole world is changed each time we change ourselves. I breathe in the ability to see what is working in my life and what needs to be changed. I am filled with the courage and excitement that change brings. I breathe out my fear of letting go. That's what I have.
Cool.
Maruta, I have 3 cards for you. The first one is a message from Kuan Yin. Let's see here. It is the yellow tiger mother. Sometimes we must be strong and hold true whilst all around us seems to be shifting and changing. The yellow tiger mother, Kuan Yin, in her guardian role, is roaring within you, reminding you that you are a powerful being of light. And even whilst you are in flow with universal forces, your strong roots help you stand your ground as your light shines true. The second card is the card of valor, and it says, be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. And the final card for you is a card of instant manifestation. I love this. It says, soul and mind working together create a dream in the heart. A dream in the heart. Isn't that beautiful? You have nothing to lose. You carry the dream. Your intention is pure. Be ready to receive. And I love that for you, Maruta.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And I have
Dream in your heart.
dream in your heart. I love that.
Yeah.
I am using the Horror Tarot again, and I have the 7 of Pentacles, which is the look at my work. Look at what you are bringing to fruition. Notice what you have. Notice what you have planted. And I love this idea of seeing Merita out in the garden doing this pose. Grow, my littles, grow. Because then we also have part of what it feels like you have planted is the 6 of Swords. So it's interesting. It is about, again, I'm pulling a Ms. Tarot D. It's about transition, rite of passage, and unburdening. I like that phrase, unburdening. So how about some encouragement that these things that you don't have to carry everything with you. And then I have the Knight of Swords, which is a card about ambition, quick thinking, and drive to succeed. So through, you've planted these things and you're unburdening yourself. This is where you get to start taking that action and you succeed. I think that's very exciting. So
Yeah.
thank you. So, all right. And Fogo Pogo is up next. And
Is she back, Gerald?
she is.
Okay.
She is. It must have been a quick call.
She did say it was going to be a quick call.
She's not kidding. You're welcome, Merita. Oh, she said they weren't there. She left a message.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'm going to start because, Kaylee, what I have for you, 2 cards popped out from the Impressionist Tarot. And the first one is the 9 of Wands. Are you trying to carry too much stuff? You're almost done with what you've been working on, the things that you've been trying to create. You're almost done with it. So stick with it. And then I have the Justice. So this is where, find balance in what you are trying to bring to fruition and find balance between those two. And just because you chose one thing over another doesn't mean that the thing you didn't choose wasn't a good idea. So please keep that in mind. You're making a choice and the choice is really challenging. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Get comfortable with the choices that you're making. Follow your intuition. Really very powerful. And this is a repeat card, this is the Four of the Cups again. We're all feeling that bit of meh about what's going on. Our emotions have been all over the place. So I would encourage people to rest and relax, but keep moving your head around. And it's definitely me. And that's a little bit of discontentment because it is part of the phase. But I'm curious to see what Jane and Nancy have to say. Maybe they can offer some ideas to get out of that meh. So.
Well, Jane, are you ready? Oh, okay. The first, the thing that's interesting, Kaylee, is all 3 cards that I got have a lot of green in them. The first card is the card of trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. The second card is when I merge my desire with faith, I can take action from a place of peace rather than control. And the final card has a snake on it, and it says, your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. So I think, all 3 cards, kind of speak to like a decision that you have to make, a path. Your path may be changing a little bit. And that's what I have for you. Thank you, Kaylee.
Kaylee said yes, 100% feels like that.
Yeah, because I even saw that in my Lenormand, and I was like, no. I this doesn't feel right, and so I went to tarot. But what I got for you was, this is the Fool. It's at the beginning of a new journey for you. There's something coming in, going out, leaving. It's just a new journey. I have to say this, Fogo Pogo, Kaylee. I am smelling cigarettes, and I don't know if this is somebody that that is from your family, but like nobody in my family smokes. I don't know if there's somebody who has passed that smokes cigarettes, and they're talking to you. And I feel like it might even be a younger person that was a very loving and kind person who may have passed young. But if that is not the case, I'm smelling it. I'm so sorry. It's so strong. But the Knight of Cups. So bringing in that love, that action of love. So really lean into the action of love.
She said yes, there is. Gosh.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So so they're around you and they are supporting you. Okay.
Some pictures of her yesterday and ended up crying. Okay.
Oh, she is here. I'm getting big, huge chills. She is here. And okay. Anyway, so she's giving you, and you are giving and receiving messages from her. That's what, when you were looking at those pictures, that was an actual energy exchange with her. That's what I'm going to call this 6 of Pentacles today, because it turned into a mediumship for me. So I can't help it when spirits come in, they come in.
Yep.
Nothing you can do about it. And now the smell has gone away.
There you go.
So there you go.
Thank you, Kaylee. We have Rossi, Tiffany Tisdale, and Pamela Batchelor. And so Rossi, are you here? Tiffany, please let me know you're here. Michelle and Pamela, please let me know you're here. Okay. Kaylee said it felt like she was sitting there looking at the photos, a moment frozen in time, and she passed in 2019 at 40. So
there we go. That's why I said it was a younger person. And 40 to me, I mean, I'm 63. So 40 is young, no matter how old you are. 40 is young. So you want, okay, I'm going to angels.
Okay. Thank you, Rossi, Tiffany, and Pamela. So, Rossi, may I have a message from my guides, angels, and guides for the next month? You're welcome, Kaylee.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Aw. All right. This fell out of my deck. It was Mary Magdalene. It's kind of interesting because I'm actually wearing my Mary Magdalene necklace today.
Ah, nice.
And it says, Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Okay. And again, and I pulled from the Sufi wisdom, way of faith. Let faith be your guide. And I mean, I love this card because I think of these as all these orbs as being all of the angels and your guides that are around you. So have faith that they are around you and they are guiding you. And so is Mary Magdalene. She wants you to talk to her as well, is what I'm hearing. Thank you.
Nice. I can go, Nancy.
Okay.
Rossi, I have the death card. So part of this is you needing to get outside, and you need to be. I'm encouraging you to pay attention to the birds that are around you and what those messages may be from your guides and your angels, because the birds feel, this is an important thing. Birds can provide you with an opportunity to see something. They can lead you in a new way to see some things. So pay attention to that. I have the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords, it's a disappointing card. There's momentary disappointment. But when I first saw this card, you have this beautiful sunflower, and when it goes to seeds, sometimes you need to cut things apart so that you can harvest them. And that goes back to that idea of as harvesting from the card before. But what you're going to be doing with this, Rossi, is, for the next month, you're going to be using your inspiration. This is the Knight of Wands. You're going to be using your inspiration to lead you to find these opportunities for you to be creative, for you to share your energy, for you to do different healing work, and pay attention to that energy exchange. I think that's lovely. Thanks, Rossi.
Rossi, I got three cards from your angels and guides, and they're all talking about support. The first one is from the Mother Mary deck, Our Lady of Soul Birth. It says, when the soul is allowed to live freely, rather than forced to submit to that which seems logical or sensible, miracles of heartfelt manifestation happen. Birthing the soul takes courage and a willingness to proceed without always understanding why things are the way they are. Mother Mary is with you. Do not turn away from your path. Every experience has you sacred awakening as its ultimate loving purpose. The second card is a card of support, and it says expect help a divine power more magnificent than anything else that exists in the planet is ready to support your every move. And the final card is a card of safety. It says you are held. So I think that your guides and angels are letting you know that as you go forward, they have got your back. They are surrounding you. You're protected. And just continue growing and doing what you're led to do. That's what I have for you.
Oh, the Marys. Yes. Oh my, the Marys. That's great.
I love the Marys.
Thank you. Oh,
Yes.
great readings. Tiffany is up next. I'm still waiting to hear from Michelle Krantz and then Pamela. So Tiffany would like a message, please. Tiffany, are you okay with the horror tarot? Horror. I always like it when the Marys show up. There's something really powerful about the Marys, and I love that. So,
Oh, please.
So, and Michelle is here. Great. Perfect. All right. So Tiffany's up. And I've heard from everybody else, and she is good with the horror.
All right. And I sent you a message.
And I said, yes, thank you. And I think it's good. So 3 readings are here. This is great.
Okay. Tiffany. Okay. Wow. You have a lot of energy around you right now. I mean, this is fire energy. I can't. It'll be interesting to see what Gerald and Nancy get for you, but I got all wands.
Wow. Okay.
All wands. So I got the 7 of wands. Sometimes I like to call the 7 of wands the whack-a-mole. It's like you're up there above there and you're just whacking. All these things are coming at you and you whack them. You are at an advantage. I mean, see, you're standing up higher than they are and they're down here. So there's an advantage to this card. Yes, you're dealing with a lot of stuff, but you can rise above it and play a whack-a-mole. There may be a gentleman. We have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands, Gerald. I'm having Fruit Loops in my head. King of Wands suggests
being the master of your energy, knowing where to put, knowing how to use that energy for the best possible outcome. So, and doing it rather than trying to show people how to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. But I also, thank you. I also have the 8 of Wands. So this can be a lot of energy coming in. But when I pair the 8 of Wands with the King of Wands, I get a little different reading. If you get what I mean.
And Tiffany said, my fire sign's daughter, husband are going crazy.
There you go. Yep. There you go. And so, but I also have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. And victory. So the 6 of Wands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So another wand. That's why I'm saying I got all wands here. So yeah, they're driving. They may be driving you crazy with all their energy, but there's also there's a lot of messages coming in, and this is the card of victory of so stay in that place. Know that all will be well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I got.
Right.
Tiffany, I have 3 cards for you. Jane was talking about, the power and the wands and the fire. I see a lot of light in the cards that I got for you. It says, let go of limiting thoughts that are holding me back. And if you'll notice, there's a bird. It looks like it might be an eagle or hawk in the background. And there's a feather on this card. it says, do I know all my strengths and am I using them? And this says we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. And the soul action is ask yourself, how can I use one of my soul's gifts today to contribute to this open and ready world? This open and ready world. And the third card is the card of angels, and it has feathers on it too, and in the wings.
Wow.
And your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So all three of these cards have feathers. And when I see a feather, I feel like my angel has put that feather there for me to find as confirmation that they are close. I went out to the mailbox yesterday, and there was a crow feather on the ground, and I felt a blessing, you know. So I would, Tiffany, I would look for feathers, but I think that your angels are just all over this for you, and sending you love and power.
I love that.
Yeah, I just.
So I pulled 3 cards and 2 of them are wands. So Nancy, Jane, you got the King of Wands. So you got her husband. I got the Page of Wands, her daughter, perhaps. And new ideas, new energy, limitless potential, free spirit. Of course, she's, this is a lot of energy. And as this surges through, I would pay attention to those feathers and those angels probably helping and guiding you, Nancy. I think that's that's great. So, and in the center here, I have the Hanged Man, which says, we dare you to look at the world from his point of view. And this is perhaps suggesting that you slow down enough and put yourself in their positions and see things from their very excitable point of view. Doesn't mean that you have to follow it along or follow through with it, but it just says pause for a second and just get an idea about that. And then the last thing that I have is the 10 of Wands, which is the who will carry the burden. 10 of Wands, when it always shows up, it reminds me to suggest to people, are you carrying things that are not yours to carry? Are you carrying things that do not serve a purpose any longer? So put those things down, take a sip, breathe, and then look at all of the things that you're carrying and make sure that they're yours and that there's things that you still want to carry. So, but yeah. And, and Tiffany said, I might need a little help. Thank you, Nancy, for that, for the angels. And Dancing Soul Sister said, Nancy, love mail from spirit.
I love that.
That's great. You're welcome, Tiffany. Michelle is here, and then we have so we've got Michelle and then Pamela. So Michelle would like a reading. So I'm so glad that people are here. Thank you for being here, everybody.
Oh, sorry. Let's do this.
And I do want to remind people, Jane does readings and I do private readings. So if you'd like to get some more in depth, that's that can happen. All of the links are below for that. Michelle, I have the Tower, which suggests a lot of things are going on, a lot of things are changing. Many of those things are out of your control. They're on the outside and they're coming in. This jumped with the 7 of Swords. Be careful on all of the things that you are 7 of Swords reminds me of making sure that you're not being deceitful. Check when, in all of this hysteria, make sure that you are doing the things that you want. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Coins. And what this says, Michelle, is a lot of things are going on for you. Don't forget to ask for help. There are people around you who can ask for help, who can offer help. And I love how this is interesting. This is like it's in the inside of the church, and you see the musicians there.
Oh, wow.
Instead of being on the outside. So you may have an opportunity, Michelle, to actually offer help and have someone take it, because that's a beautiful exchange. And then we have the 2 of Wands, which is, for me, it's a beautiful card. It's a card of planning. It's a card of understanding the power that you have. I always like to think of the 2, Michelle, as this is double your personal power, and it gives you the ability to look at things and to think about things in a new and exciting way. So things are changing on the outs. Things from the outside are coming in. Make sure that you can keep that energy flow. Don't forget to ask for help and to offer help if you can, because it is going to help you balance your energy. So that's what I have for you, Michelle.
Michelle, I have 3 cards for you. The first 2 came out of the same deck together. And so I'm honoring both of them because they both speak of the voice that we hear within. And the first one is the card of intuitive nudges. And it says, intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keep us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Now, the card that came out with this is the card of self-sabotage. And this talks about a voice too. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's the inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. And there are 2 voices that are in us. We have the voice of intuition, which is I believe, spirit speaking to us. But there's that ego voice that tells you that you're not good enough, all of this stuff that's not true. It's not true. You need to listen to the intuition voice and not if you're going to listen to a voice that's you, listen to the voice of your higher self, not your ego. The final card kind of pulls it all together, I guess. Do I believe I am worthy? And this says, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. And the soul action is for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra for you is, I am worthy of it all. And that's what I have for you, Michelle.
I like it. I am worthy of it all.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Bring us home, Jane.
Again, mediumship's coming through today really strongly. I don't know why, but I'm going to leave this one because I get the Six of Cups. For me, the Six of Cups always it's the when we're thinking about our childhood, we're having those memories, and for me, this is spirit guides, that they want you to know that they are taking care of you and that they've been with you your whole life. So it might be that you've been thinking about, you might have been thinking about how things used to be, and now, so you're thinking about how things used to be, going back on your childhood memories, and they're not always the best childhood memories. Like Jack Nicholson says in As Good as It Gets, not everybody goes to the beach and eats potato salad or whatever he says. So there might have been something, and this could have been somebody who passed. I'm just not going to go there right now. But then I also get the Four of Wands again. So this is working with other people, and bringing in that energy. And I just kind of, well, I don't want to say it. I'm just, because it's none of my business. So just take this as it is. Know that I feel like there is somebody around you who has passed, and it could have been somebody that you really loved and cared about, but also thinking about the past childhood memories is what I'm and working with other people. Celebrate now. Celebrate today.
Yes.
Don't celebrate this. This is actually kind of a good card, because it means the end, it's the end of all that strife.
Yes.
So stay in the moment of positivity, if as much as you can.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Nancy. And Michelle said, I am worthy of it all. So
We all should say that.
Yes, we all should say that. And Pamela said, I love the sixes, the power that moves generations.
Yeah.
And speaking of Pamela is up. What responsibilities are on our shoulders, and how have we grown beneath this burden?
So that's a collective question.
Yes.
That's we're taking our lens way out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I was pulling cards for Pamela before I knew what the question was, but you know what? I think that these are the right cards. The first one is Mother Mary, Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. Before transformation bears fruit, you must labor with great trust. The seedling has profound courage. It gathers strength in the underground darkness before it is ready for the astonishing feat of cracking open its shell, powerfully pushing down roots and reaching up to break through the soil and find the light. You have such courage, instinct, and power within. Trust in your process and in what you must be. So we can change that to we have such courage, instinct, and power within. Trust in our process and in what we must be. The second one is the card of self. And it says, go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. I mean, we need to change ourselves. We need to be the light. We need to have the light, and we need to show the light to the world, and not be concerned with all of this stuff around us. We need to focus on what we've got inside and what we're meant to do, what our purpose is. And the final card is, when I introduce joy to a situation, I change the vibrational frequency of what's happening around me. And this is so important because, joy's everywhere. we can find joy in the simplest things. And we have to look through the eyes of a child, from our inner child, and find joy. You know, when you see a little child and, you know, they don't have any filters, they haven't been told, oh, you know, you don't say that. They see things with such joy. It's like every time the sun comes up, it's for the first time. Every time a flower blooms, it's for the first time. And they are just filled with this overwhelming joy. And that's what we need to embrace. And that's what I had.
Wow.
Love that.
Oh, yes. Go for it, Jane.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going out, really much out, because this is exactly what I see. And it's just going to be a sentence. We have the high priestess, the divine feminine. We have judgment, which is the awakening card. So the divine feminine is awakening, and the two of wands and giving, and she has a map. And so the divine feminine is awakening and giving us the map on how to move forward. So we need to seek that divine feminine, the awakening, the judgment that comes with it, and the map forward, because the divine feminine is the way forward. That's what I have.
And Pamela has shared, joy is one of those words I'm always being reminded of. And Pamela said, wholehearted, Nancy. And Peace Mama said, when I bring joy, it changes the vibration. And Pamela also said, yes, Jane, it is right before us, isn't it? Our way. Yes. And so what I have is I pulled cards about what responsibilities are on our shoulders. It is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, what responsibility is on our shoulder is passion, adventure, impulse, and inspired action is on our shoulder. And it is coupled with the Nine of Pentacles, which is working hard for things and making sure that we are allowing ourselves to appreciate and to stick up for what is ours. And this idea of we've worked hard for where we are, and now it's time to defend it, is our responsibilities. And how have we grown from the burden? I have the Eight of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups says we can see what we need to leave behind, and we need to understand that together we are united, and the more generations and variety we have, the stronger we are as a community. And so the gap between those two, I pulled the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is learning what to do with those feelings and how to use that passion and that healing to move forward. This is a card of movement, so we have to move in accord with our emotions. So there's that. So it's like, woohoo.
Yeah, look at what she says. Yeah.
That was inspired by the 10 of Wands. Nines always inspire the 10s. Yes. Yes. Yep. Find joy. Joy in many readings lately. Find your joy. Find your joy. So your path, don't worry where your path leads you, as long as you can dance along with joy. Yes. And we are never standing still. We are not. We are not. So, wow. Thank you both for joining. This was great. Oh my gosh. Lovely. And everybody do that thing where you like and subscribe to the channels. If one of these readings resonated with you, please leave a comment. And make sure you watch Nancy doing the Divine Feminine with Heather Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar, and Jane the Seeker, maybe later today. And then definitely tomorrow for Tuesdays with TarotStache, exclusively on Jane the Seeker Tarot. So, and we will see you all again soon. We will be working on that. Everyone, please take care. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.